Hey everyone, it's Anya here from Trohanny Cottage, breed with horses. Jesus, the hair is what? The hair is what? What was that? I don't smoke or anything. I sound like a smoker. The hair is wild, as ever. The hair is wild. The old curly head me. And the lovely greys coming through. But sure, what do you do? That's life. I'm here with my two beautiful boys. Yeah. Solus and Superjet. We're having no grass time today, so I kind of just let them out with their muzzles for a couple of hours every sort of second day, just so it's not too much, because we're trying to keep the weight down, which is not easy when they're not being ridden regularly. I'm sorry, that must be so annoying, the camera moving back and forward. So just to update everybody since my big adventure yesterday at RT Studios, such a great day. It was so fantastic, it really was. Moving the camera and going, that's better, and then I realised the sun's directly in my eyes now. Anyway, such a great day yesterday at the RT Studios. Lovely interview with Anna Gira. She's absolutely gorgeous. I actually didn't realise it wasn't going to be Oliver Callan kind of to the last minute, but it just worked out really well. We just got on very well, and I didn't even realise that we have a lot in common with the wellness side of things and all of that. So yeah, it was just really easy. A really easy interview. People say, oh, and you're such a natural, like you know what I mean? I don't know, I don't get nervous at that sort of thing. I'm one of those weird people that I get more nervous about the logistics of it. So I was more nervous about the drive up, the time, would I be there in time, what time would I get there, what door would I go in, where would I go, the detail. That's what gets me kind of, in my head thinking and worried. But the interview itself, I was excited about. I was really looking forward to. I suppose the only thing with me is I do get very excited to talk about stuff I'm interested in. So I can kind of end up interrupting people and and going yeah, and but it's just, I get, when it's stuff that I love talking about, obviously the cottage, the Brett work, anything like that, the history, obviously talking with Joe, all of those things. So I just get really excited to talk about them, and I have to be really careful that I don't interrupt and don't keep repeating myself. But anyway, it went, I got really good feedback on it, and look, I'm after selling. I think I've 14 books now. I'm posting today, 14 books sold, which is amazing. Thank you so much. It's honestly all going back in there. It's going back into the cottage, into that roof. Every penny of it. There's a bee. Oh, lovely bumblebee. So I really appreciate all the support, and and who knows? Who knows? I think it's about just saying yes to these opportunities. Conscious of the 1 minute that won't be able to post up. No, I think it's just a case of trying to, say yes to stuff that comes up like that, and opportunities that open up or whatever. And the way I look at it is just think of it with the best intention. Put the best intention, that it's for the best intention, the right intention, right relationship for me and whoever else out there in the world that are meant to hear about it or whatever. And look, if it inspires somebody, if it gives somebody comfort, if it gives somebody ideas, it's all good. It's all good. So yeah, I'm really happy I did it, and thanks to the hair's got even wilder. Thanks to Adam, the producer there in RTE, who actually, it was because of him, because he never forgot about it. He kind of came, not came after me, but he chased it up. He hadn't forgotten about it after he got the book. And so big thank you to Adam, the producer there from the Oliver Callan show. To show you guys this, I don't know, I've been meaning to do it for ages, but yeah, you can see all the single ladies are in here. The cows are in the big field today, so you can see them all there around the fairy tree. But speaking of trees, look at this. Sorry, I'm sounding very husky again. Look at these trees. These are my babe. This is Breffney's mini forest, guys. I don't know for any of you who've seen this from the beginning. This is where my old donkey Breffney died. This is where he lay down to die. So in his honour, I got these native trees planted. They're all native. They're all hazel trees at the edge. Oh, hazel trees, how exciting. Such magic trees of Ireland. I've Scots pines, my favourites in there as well. Oaks, all sorts. Bran loves going in for a sniff. But it's bringing in all sorts of pollinators, and I can nearly feel the ground moving underneath. I say there's frogs and everything. So yeah, I'm going to get you out of the electric fence there. So I am very, very happy and excited and delighted about these trees. So as far as the Brett work side of things, It's been quiet. It's been quiet in the way of sort of sessions, outdoor sessions and that. And I thought it'd be really, really busy, but it's been quiet. But I think it's been quiet for a very good reason. I've had an awful lot going on. I finished my qualification with the Blissful Breath. So I am, as you know, advanced certified now. So there was a lot of work with that. I do the level 2 and the advanced as well. And there was a lot going on at home. I now have a tripod collie, Miss Bamba, so there was all of that. And I've been making changes with the fields and with the setup and, you know, just kind of getting myself organised. And there's been a lot of bits and pieces. And you know what? I think then these things are meant to be. You look back in hindsight and you go, oh, that's the reason. And I had to do that before that happened and blah, blah, blah. So yeah, trust the process. And the other thing is, I think if I had been really busy, yes lads, if I had been really busy this summer with the outdoor sessions with the horses and the donkeys and all that, I don't think I would have come up with the idea about having the breath work in the cottage. And it's actually something I'm really, really excited about, because I'm going to be giving people a choice. I'm going to be keep giving people the opportunity to have an indoor session or an outdoor session. As somebody said to me, a few people said to me, not everyone likes being outside. Not everyone is comfortable around horses. Not everyone feels comfortable, and I understand that. They are big animals, they're strong, particularly this guy. So it is intimidating if you're not used to horses. I'm so used to horses. They're family to me. Like, you know what I mean? I don't even think about it anymore. But when you're not used to that, it can be intimidating. And so not everyone is relaxed in that environment. And hopefully with the cottage now, I'll give people the opportunity to do that. Plus, if people want, what I can do as well is for some sessions, if people are a little nervous, I can actually put the horses behind a line or put them in the paddock and just leave the donkeys in or the cats and dogs in. You know what I mean? That the horses are there, they're still getting that beautiful healing energy, heart math energy, and the horses are still there visually in front of you as you're doing the breath work, but they're not on top of you. So for people who would like to experience it but are a little bit uncertain and a little bit nervous of this big man here, my big baby, my little baby's not quite as intimidating, but still. But for any of you that would like to try it that way, that is also open to you. So I have choices to give people now, and that's what's made the difference, I think. Anyway, there is lots of poo picking still to do. They have their hay for the evening sorted, so there's just some poo picking to do and buckets to clean and bits and pieces. So I'm going to let you guys go for now. I knew there was something else I had to say. Oh my God, honestly. And I forgot it in the interview, and I had to say it at the end. I will be at Minalty Steam Threshing, the Steam Threshing Festival on Sunday. Very, very popular, well-known festival these days. It's the 50th anniversary of it, which is a big deal. I've been going like almost every year since I moved here in 2000. That's like, what, 25 years? Oh my God. So it is quite special, and I'm going to be there flogging, as Anna said, flogging a few books, but I'll also be giving out leaflets on the breathwork. And if anyone has any questions or they just want to have a chat about it, or, you know, anything like that, I will have a stand there. I don't know exactly where, but I'll be there on Sunday. Then just a reminder for anyone who might be interested, who's that area, I am doing the collaboration with Cara Koppel, friend, therapy in Kiltale, the lovely Cleena. So I am doing a collaboration with her on Friday the 22nd. I think there's tickets still available. It's between sort of 11 and 1 o'clock, a beautiful morning of breathwork and equine learning coaching. So if you're interested in that, I'll post that up as well on my stories. That's Friday the 22nd, and I think I'm forgetting something. There's something else. My God, there's so much on at the minute. It's all good. Look at this. Sunshine beams, yay! Remembered, it's the tour. There's a tractor going past here. One vehicle every probably hour and a half. This guy, at least he's going at a decent pace. Some of them like piss pass, excuse my French, on their phones, texting and flying past. But you know what? The neighbours and things like that, they're great. They really take their time. They don't go flying. Anyway, there is the Historic Houses of Ireland tour on the 16th. So that is the, what date? The 16th. What date is that? That is a Saturday. Saturday the 16th. Oh my God, there's so much happening. So much happening at the moment. So Saturday the 16th, between 2 and 4, I've about 3 tickets sold, so there's probably a maximum, I would say maximum of 10. So please email me at trohannycottage@gmail.com. Look like I've been in the sun and I've left my glasses on or something here. This is weird. But there are tickets for that. So that is a lovely walk and talk tour. Cup of tea, a few biscuits, and I'm going to do a little reading at the hearth. So if you'd like to come in and have a look around Trohanny Cottage and get the history and a few bits from me and say hello, please come along to that. €20 for adults, €10 for kids, and yeah, I'll put it all up on the stories, and hopefully I'll have it on the website as well. All right. The cows are going in for the evening. These two are like, oh, are we going as well? The ladies are all going in for milking. Katie's fascinated with them. I don't know, can you see her there? Where is she? She's up there somewhere. She's staring. Oh my God, she's like, she obviously never saw cows before she came here, so she's like fascinated with them. There they are, heading up the pass. Poor collie. The farmer's collie's trying to do her job there. And my two eagles, Bran and Bobby, are just distracting her, just barking. Look at Bobby, always in the middle of everything. Look at him. You see that little white dot? That is Bobby Dazzler. Always in the middle of everything. Now Bran's a good boy, so he knows he's been caught, so he's coming over. Good boy, Branny. Oh, you're such a good boy for coming back when Mammy called. Not like your brother, who never come back, ever. Many's the time Bobby's headed up after them. There he is, look. Causing mayhem. Look, distracting her completely from the job. Cows are gone. Oh, Bobby. Just well he brought a jeep. Look at my lovely trees. There was one last thing to show you. Look at my beautiful sunflower. The bee on it. 2 of them. I have to say it's one of my favourite flowers. I do love my native Irish flowers, but there's just some better sunflowers in there. Just, it's so sunny and happy and gorgeous. Brightens up the place. It's the only one. I had one in the forest last year, but this year it's here. Yay! There's a couple of buds growing out of it. And in the meantime, I'm going to go, because now I'm over the 1 minute. I'm going to have to edit it because I don't like putting my stories directly on Instagram anymore. So in the meantime, have a lovely weekend. It's Friday. Have a lovely weekend wherever you are, whatever you're doing. And I'll talk to you all soon. I have a poem. I must do a Tales from the Heart soon. And peace, free Palestine, Saoirse, Don Palestine, and love to you all. Take care. Slán. Thanks, Bobby.